So we want to add these items here to the WordPress, and we want to add them in a way in which we can have submenu items, much like we have here in MR Office. And submenu items are those there. So you can see they link to various parts of the page, which are these titles here. And that's done with the HTML there. This menu pulls up these submenu items dynamically based on the page that it's on. So if it sees it's in the same page as its main menu item, then it goes ahead and parses out these submenu items, so long as the page itself has the right information in it. So now we're going to look to see what that information is by going into the administrator side of it all, the WordPress administrator, which is same domain, WP-admin, and we're going to look at the wikis. Right now we're going to look at which one? MR Office, because that's the one that we want to copy. We want to copy its layout, so we'll go ahead and do an edit on it. And you'll notice that we have HTML here, and that's the structure that allows us to create these menus dynamically. As you can see here, we have project lifestyle initiation there, which is also there, and this is our key here: a name UID. A name UI-1, then ID UI-1. If this is here, then our script is going to look for this entry title in the H3, and if it finds that, then it goes ahead and creates our sub menu item here, so that we can go ahead and link like this. So what you'll notice is we have project lifecycle initiation, that's number one. Then we have project lifecycle planning, this one here, and that's going to be UI2, as you can see. UI2 planning, same layout. Now you will go look for UI3, which will be our next one. There's UI3 there, and that's this guy right here, and that's that guy right there. So as you can see, that's how we get our menu. So as we go along, we got UI4 closure, lifecycle closure. Look over here, lifecycle closure, and finally time management, UI5. So the more you add to it like that, then the more the menu can be expanded dynamically in that manner. So it's all based on this HTML. So what we'll do is we'll copy all this HTML here. Notice that we're in the text. We're not in the visual. We're in the text. Okay, so we'll go ahead and copy that, and then we'll paste it here. Then we'll go ahead and start adding new content to this. So we'll replace the old one. And other stuff that you might want to look at is go ahead and just, let's look here. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible to help you understand what we're doing here. We'll do best practices, and that's going to be our last boy there, but nonetheless we're going to do that real quick. So we'll do best practices there. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay, so now we have a basic list, and that's what we have here. So I'll use that same HTML for that list. And on the next one that I add on this one, number 2, we're going to do this and number 2 real quick, and so that way we can see what that looks like on our end, on the user's end in essence. So what we have here is this, a best practice approach to using Mr. Office or MR Office. We can go ahead and just put that up here. That's by itself because that has nothing to do with the, actually, no, that is part of this. So we want to go ahead and put that there. Okay, so that's that. We could put a bold on it if we wanted to, like we have here. We have a strong for small project, and you can see that there. We could do that to it if we wanted to, but we're not. We're just going to go ahead and leave it just like this. And then we're going to go ahead and add that there. So we'll go ahead and do it like this. When you copy from Word like that, it gives you extra characters. So you want to go ahead and delete those extra characters. We don't need those. That'll destroy our look and feel. Not destroy, but disrupt it. Defer. Then we want to go ahead and regularly update stale. And we're going to go ahead and grab this one. We don't want to hear me doing this step by step, so I'll just do it real quick. I should have just done that first, and just done that. We'll make sure we got enough, so we don't have to do that again. Okay, that one's messed up there. Didn't pick up. I don't know why. Has something to do with that. See, it's not even picking it up. Bet you it has something to do with that right there. Let's try that again. Come on, baby. Get over there. And get over here. There we go. Now I can do it. And yes, I was doing Control C all along. It just wasn't picking. There we go. It's probably because of that spelling error thing that was popping up. The spell checker. So now we have that first piece done. So we have this little piece at the top there. That's there. And then we have our list with a UI, LI, and then UL closed at the end there. Each LI has its own closure, as you can see there. So that's the way you want to do that, and everything that we open we want to close. So this basically is our piece here, you know. That's the piece that we're working with there. I'm making an example of this thing, you know. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's only an example. We're looking at an example. We're gonna have to reset all these. It has to be 1, 2, 3. It has to be in line, so that way that's the way they show up here, and that's how the way they are linked into the page. 1, 2, 3, 4 in line. Otherwise, if I were to throw that around, then it's gonna look different. So we can even start testing this to see what this looks like. Okay, so right now let's go ahead and just do this guy real quick, and that one should be 2, not 1. So we'll do that. See, that's not working there. It's not copying this guy over here. Control C, and it didn't copy, I bet. See, there's something here. There we go. So see, when something doesn't work in a process like this copy over here, it kind of messes up the whole thing. You know, you're trying to think, oh, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna do here, but no, you can't do it that way because it's not working that way. So here we'll go like this, then we'll go like this, then we'll move this to number 2, which is all the way to here. So we want to go ahead and copy this complex table for later. We want to, you know, want to reuse it for some purpose or another. So we have a strong other, I will remember that. We'll probably paste that there, hold it. So now we move number 1 to number 2, and number 1 we have to set up properly. So let's do that now. So that's so I didn't even know why I'm doing this. We should just build all of it up, but we're doing examples, so it's hard to do an example and follow suit fully without Well, I'm messing things up here. Let's see here. Let's look real quick. I believe we could just do a break on here, and that should be fine. We want it to be nice looking, you know. So just let's not just go with the most common way of doing things, you know. If a P paragraph wrapper is better, then we'll go with a paragraph wrapper, you know. If a break is better, then we'll go with a break. So let's try the paragraph wrapper for now, and then we'll go with a break after that. So this one ends there, and then the next one starts here, and the next one starts here. That's this one. Just see how that happens. It messes us up whenever things don't work like they're supposed to. Why that doesn't work when I just hit it, I don't know. Anyway, let's go back over here. As you can see, these are new lines. I can tell they're new lines because they're breaking over there, so that's exactly what I'm replicating over here. And one more. That's number one more there. And then we, oh, see, it still didn't do it. Ooh, that's a bugger right there. And yes, I'm moving over to that page. See? So it's just weird that it just doesn't copy just like that. Anyway, okay. So this one, do active. Where's active at? Here. That's that one. So what we want to do is make it a bold. Notepad++ gives you more tools, but I just haven't had the time to install it on this computer. More tools for formatting of your data, much easier. So you can do Control B, and then this would be wrapped automatically for you in that, in the bold or the strong, either one. Strong is the newest one, is the right one to use actually, but we're doing it like this. So completely completed. That's this guy and this guy, and then other. That, and that one's done there, so that's number 2. So now we'll go ahead and just get rid of these boys real quick, put them over here for later use. I forgot to get the whole article on this boy over here, so let's simply do this like so. There it is right there. There's our break. There's our break there. We'll do that. So that way we could just save that real quick. Actually, I'm not saving this, so I'm just putting off to the side. So now we'll go use this. So now we have UI1, UI2, time management, and best practice. Time management and best practices. So now we're going to go over here, and now we want that to go into this guy right here. Blueprint. So go to our wiki. We'll look for blueprints. Then we'll edit blueprints. Then we'll make sure we're editing the text. Right now, Blueprint has that, which is a file that was added onto there, which is this PDF. Oh no, it's PowerPoint presentation. It's loading. Where are you at? Something to do with that Google thingamajigger. You can always download it, of course, but that's what that is right there. Anyway, so now we want to go ahead and just paste that information there, the one we're working at, which is this one right here. So I'll copy it off, paste it there, and that's pretty much it. We already have it in project management as our category. See, project management guide blueprint. Now on a / like this, this guy right here is not gonna be a dash. It's gonna be nothing. It's just gonna be nothing there. It's gonna be just be guide blueprint, no space. So you know, you can. I'll show you how to change that, so that way it doesn't. So you have two words opposed to just one big fat word in the URL, and that's just good for having some type of way of doing things, making sure it's right. Anyway, we'll update this one. That one's done. So now we can go over here, and I'll show you how to update that real quick. So you could do quick edit, and that's where you can update this. It would be like this if I didn't change it myself earlier. So I added that and made it that way. You can also change other stuff from the quick edit, opposed to going to the full edit, you know? Quick edit versus full edit. So now we reload this page, and then we have those boys right there, you see? And that was the way of doing that. So the next video will show you how to do the rest of it.